Hey, welcome to this edition of Shelly Spot. This evening, my partner in shenanigans is my newly wed husband, Tony Hopkins, and he isn't feeling great about being shown, so I'm not ever going to make him do anything that he doesn't want to do yet. So, from the last few months, I have spent rebuilding my life after a complete and total mental health crisis. And I want to bring with me, some of the tools that I got put in my toolbox when I was in various situations over the years. I've been working with troubled youth for a little over 25 years. And so, my plan for tomorrow is going to be to start my college career toward specializing in art therapy for people that have been injured by traumatic brain injury or trauma, or any type of psychological issue that can be treated if you go back to basics, back to nature, back to the Bible, back to creation, and God in His infinite mercy and grace. The things that He does on a daily basis for me is He helps me to be more organized and gives me systems in order to get things accomplished. So, what that's going to look like today is I am trying to recover from an injury that keeps my memories from being fully cohesive. They don't stick together, they fly out all at once. And to be self controlled is the fruit of the Spirit. To be loving is the fruit of the Spirit. To be gentle is the fruit of the Spirit. To be kind is the fruit of the Spirit. So I am going to go with self control, good stewardship of my time, my money, my mind, my eyes, my resources, my overall health in what comes in my mouth and what comes out of my mouth. Everything that I do in this house is going to glorify Jesus for the rest of my life. So, say that one more time, please. Okay, so I have been painting this behind me. You can see this kid here. I'm going to have my husband take over for just a minute because I want to show you how I did this. There's an art therapy technique that takes coloring books and traces over them with the coloring book behind. So I want to show you this technique that I learned at the PTSD clinic. He's going to go out and smoke. And also, I wanted you to see our new apartment and ask you to join us in celebrating our remarriage. Today, we renewed our vows in front of a really beautiful place with just ourselves and God. And I want you to see some of the beautiful things that we're building together. We're building furniture and jewelry, and we're going to use my design elements and his photography and plant growing skills and such to build a life that revolves around planning for weddings or marriage retreats or childcare, Christian childcare. Also, art therapy type things that I can do. I'm enrolling in Cotty College in Nevada, Missouri. And so, what I have to do is I have to make lists, okay? So, I need to get up by 6 a.m. So, I'm setting an alarm tomorrow at 6 a.m. I'm going to take my medicine first things first, okay? We're going to have a thing called First Things First. So at 6 a.m., there's going to be an alarm that goes off. It needs to be a soothing alarm for me. I cannot wake up and have to immediately rush out the door. I have to learn to plan the night before what I'm going to do. So, operationally, we have Sundays is a worship day, and we have a Bible study that we're going to for recovery every day of the week, from 6 p.m. to approximately 7:30 p.m., or a house church meeting, or a celebrate recovery meeting, or some type of medical appointment to get our most basic healthcare needs met. So tomorrow, getting up at 6 a.m., we're going to have a time of deep breathing and prayer and stretching. So then we're going to sign up for some assistance and to move all of our mail down here. And then we're going to spend some time together praying for wisdom for our day. And then we're going to go by and pick up some items. We're going to change our address. We're going to go get our water bill paid and go to the grocery store. I'm going to run by the pantry and get some food. I'm going to transfer my everything from Kansas City down here. I'm going to go pick up my prescriptions. I'm going to go enroll in CODI. I'm going to the health department to pick up a birth certificate and an ID card and order Tony's social security card and my anyway, I just have to clue you in on some adorableness that's happened today. And I'm going to take you for a tour. So we live in a little housing authority apartment right now, and I have some folks that are gonna move the tiny house that I built in Kansas City, Missouri, down here to Nevada, and we're putting it in a little RV park down here. Our friend who does photography editing is going to assist us in coming up with our website for wedding planning venues type things, flower growing, like whatever kind of vegetables or farm to table foods you'd like to see grown down here. You need to put in your orders for your flowers, at least however many days it takes to germination or for foraging whenever those things sprout. We're trying to do all holistic faith care, spirit care, soul care. We're trying to, I'm sorry for saying, I'm trying to keep my drink out of it. There, is that better? Okay. So, our new place is down in Nevada, Missouri. And so the first thing on our list is to get up, and then we're going to do some prayer and some deep breathing together. Yeah. And that's the kind of deep breathing that we really need the most right now. So we're going to drink some water and we're going to pray and we're going to eat breakfast. A big, fat, huge, nourishing breakfast that consists of purple potatoes that he grew, onions that he grew, shallots, garlic, various and assorted foraged mushrooms, passion fruit. I made thin-skinned red potatoes with rice and chicken thighs with garlic cloves stuffed in the middle of them, and homegrown Brad's Atomic Grape tomatoes, which I saved the seeds for. I'm going to teach you about seed saving. And then we have a natural fish tank that we're putting together. I found a bunch of stones for our rock tumbler, and we're going to string them up. I'm drilling little bitty holes in the beads to make them, the rocks to make them into beads. And Baba is seeping, and she is seeping, and she's on the couch. So we have two beautiful couches now, And I'm finishing this up with this paint that's up here. It's actually, this is the part I need your help with, please, love. So this is a muffin tin, and it is full of, if you can just turn it around so you can see. So they can see what this is. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is fine. Hold on. Just flip it around.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Oh.
Just